Bait for the Dogs.
And English, along with Stanley. English will probably get the first extraction. He does, and straight onto the beautiful stroke of Bontempelli on the left boot. Kolajasny with the fist. Norton and Taylor. Taylor keeping it alive, and O'Connor almost.
The ruckwick allowing Stanley to go. Daisy talked about them pre-match. McRae on the up, back to Hunter, both left-footers, so they were obliged to handle. Daniel finds Dunkley's. So what, 45 metres out, not much of an angle, holding the line, good start, Doggies on the board.
3-1 goal.
We spoke about the handball of the Dogs. Well, usually through the middle of the ground. This is in the forward line. They went a long way back to give Daniel that opportunity to set that up. But that's the most important kick inside 50.
Richards. Strange start, a lot of quietness about it. Bruce, run over the shoulder, almost the free. McLean. Hunter needs to gather, does, got one coming the right way, and Crozier kicks a lovely goal. Dogs off to a 2-goal start.
Western Bulldogs goal here coming in a very similar way, prepared to go back by hand to find space in their attempt to come forward and get that shot on goal. Just relieved pressure, took it away from where all those Geelong defenders were.
And 2 half-backs involved in their first goal, Daniel and then Crozier.
So the Cats first foray forward. Hawkins knocked down. Smith there, Atkins there as well. Little
from the goal, cut off by Johannisen, say the Dogs to go back into forward 50.
And he does with a high ball. Gee, that was a good mark. Bontempelli not knowing was it coming from behind him.
Look at this poor handball. That's just laziness. He got time and space to use that handball. And saw here when Bontempelli takes this mark, Daisy, wanted to give it off, because if he does have a and kick a skipper's goal.
So right behind him, and that's pretty nice. So Bontempelli, great start for the Dogs. They're 3 straight.
Goal scorers. Stephen to Stanley. Sloppy handball to Guthrie. Hunter weaves his way through. Chris Scott's not going to like this. Lovely kick to Norton.
Beveridge would have wanted.
Able to avoid the tackle. Centering ball is good. Norton the target. Dalhouse did well for a small in there. Little knockdown Norton. Hayes involved. Got it to Wallace. Caleb Daniel high ball and just didn't get enough bend on it. And again Hunter. Got the left footers working well on that side of the track at the moment. High ball and Norton outdoes Henderson again. This time much closer in, looking to give it off here. And he does it.
Just see him get in between Harry Taylor there.
So Libba in front. This is the perfect start here from the Western Bulldogs. They have got 4 first-quarter goals already.
Great contested mark here from Norton, which it's unlike the Geelong defence where it's just a one-on-one. They normally have someone coming over the top, where you see Harry Taylor getting taken out there by Wallace. Perfect mark, but then I think you can't take it away from the Bulldogs. Their intensity around the ball, I said they're hunting, they're working together, and they're just getting the ball inside forward 50, as we see again.
Yep, Smith, Wallace gets the Norton again. I said Wallace almost his first crack, but Norton over the top. Back to Wallace, beautiful hands, and Dunkley hits the post.
Although Tui was facing the footy as well.
So Hawkins, Dangerfield, slid the handball there. High footy punched through by Guard.
Continues to excel. Back they come. McRae in trouble. I think he's gone.
Bulldogs.
He's walking off. He's just thrown his mouth guard towards the bench. Physio's run out to him. He shook his head, put his hands in his... He put his head in his hands just then and walking very slowly. So it looks like a lower leg, calf, hamstring. I'm guessing I'll go and have a closer look.
All of that just forced to kick it long down the line here. High footy. Punch away spills with Henderson. Little handball Dangerfield on his non-preferred. Got to be perfect is. And Hawkins marks. Nice firm grip on the footy. And that is way left in the end.
Daniel again, normally constructed as a beautiful kick. Got it over the back to Richards. Natural left footer. Lovely kick to full forward. They just hung in there.
It's too high up the ground.
Don't see that transition against the Cats all that often, do you? Geelong like to control so much of it. Ball squeezes out, Dunkley, Libba, Richards a left footer. He's a good kick. He's goal. They have got 5.
once again, that handball out the back. And just room and space then to get what is an easy shot. Little bit of pressure, but just not enough. That's a good finish.
Was from Ed Richards. So
still plenty of time for Geelong to hit that scoreboard. They need to. Henry gets it forward. That is a fantastic mark on the line, and they're catching them everywhere. Bruce quickly on. Now, English probably not the right to go to in a situation like this. Oh, he did well, though. Richards comes back inside, and McLean's got it.
Crozier's mark here down in the defensive 50, but that's the Bulldogs' 6th mark inside 50 for the quarter. Geelong only give up 7 per game, so you just sort of see here good pressure there. But I like the little tap here from English, who snuck forward out the back, but then, as we've spoken about so many times, they looked up, they've centred the corridor to a teammate in a better position.
And their contested marks around the ground have been so important.
Those
wing half back, absolutely done. He's got it. He's got it, and they've got half a dozen. This is hard to get your head around.
No, it's just completing the first quarter, but it is a long way back. Stephen to Dalhouse. Can they make something happen in the last few seconds? And great pressure. Too high. Hold. But you love the ferocity and the intensity by Wood. Guthrie wanting to know how long left. Chipped the little ball out wide. Close. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. Got around Hunter, was able to keep the arms free. Dalhouse quick, gave it to Menengola. High ball, will the mark count, or will the siren sound? It sounds. Just bottom left of the screen there.
Yep, got him now, yep.
Such a shame. He's been a real live wire for the Dogs this year.
Looking good there at all. So injuries early here. Vandermeer with a hamstring already. We saw a couple of early injuries in the first quarter in last night's game as well.
50 metres.
And that's maybe not the arm, maybe it's a hit to the guts. What do you think, Duck? How does he look?
Whether it's injuries to the rib, but he's gone downstairs, so we'll have it when he comes back up.
And a 50-metre penalty for Johannesson, who misses what he should have kicked.
Here they go now. Duncan over the top. Blitzard's good slips catch. Fed the handball off to O'Connor. Short little ball, and now Hawkins. Is he within range? Man on the mark on 50. Goes to short.
The defensive is really good so far.
Hasn't kicked one for 3 weeks. Myers, and that is a good one, though. So the Cats get their fourth. So this is the Zach Tui injury here. McRae got him right in the midriff with that tackle, I think. And look at him, couldn't take any further part, desperate to get immediately. There's Tui leading to the flank, just come back on the ground. Stewart goes more direct, 3 Dogs standing and deliver. Gardner took him on, he went the fend, Myers got him, the ball spilled out. And he's been pinned.
When you drag it under, you must immediately knock it out.
Gardner saying it was out, and I reckon it was too.
I think correct decision anyway. Made the decision to spin.
Immediately knock it out.
That's what he's saying about out there.
2-4.
They've been coming and coming in this quarter. Relatively simple, quick kick for Myers. He's got both in the quarter, and Geelong just easing their way back.
Well, Myers ends up with the free kick. Tackle holding the ball, but it's that build-up, Bruce, that you've been talking about, and Daisy, that build-up of halfback, that patient.
House, so good in that final series of 2016. All the way through, big flyers. Rowan hasn't really touched it, but he had a fly there. There is Tui looking for a second crack. Rowan played it well. They get it back to Dangerfield. Crozier, ragdoll Paddy. That's hard to do. Stewart came bursting through. Dangerfield, you don't ragdoll me and get away with it. Anyway, it's a behind. More physical than he used to be.
He is. He's strong over the footy. We know his great strength, but there's another tackle. Late 2 or 3 in that passage.
Stewart to Kolajasny, yet to kick a goal in his career. Kolajasny is a deep defender. He's been getting closer and closer every week. Out the back door, Stanley. I think it's there. 3 in a row in the second quarter.
Once they go inside 50, prepared to just kick long to a contest at the moment, Kat. So not getting those one-on-ones that the Bulldogs were getting.
So they build and build. Now maybe a big mark. Forward 50, Dalhouse stayed down. Libber, little give. That looked a throw by Gardner. Close. Tommy might get on the end of it. Hawkins dribbling, touched. Well done, Crozier.
Smith hasn't had any real clean, open running ball yet. Liberatore, sparkling handball to McRae to McLean. McLean to their runner. Johannesson, neat ball. I tell you what, Bruce was heading towards goal. Can he stop the rock, Josh Bruce? And he needs it for his own confidence as well. And that won't do it.
Ose on the burst to Taylor. Duncan, Williams cuts across in front of him. High ball forward. Wallace, a rather Norton well position. Gets to the back. Dixon, good stuff, Henry. Quick enough.
Of the time in their forward half, this quarter.
Unbelievable. Really worked hard then, Smith. Saved the goal.
I reckon he saved Johannesson's blushes a bit too, to be honest.
Yeah.
High tackle. Geelong.
Gee, that was straight lining the footy, Bruce, wasn't it?
Yeah. Great set shot, we know that, but this might not be beyond him. It's high, it's high.
Parfitt been quietish in this game. High footy, Rowan's got to beat 3, and Easton Wood with a superb defensive spoil.